Hey folks, this is Jim. Sorry, hit the thing a little bit, but today I want to do a quickie on the MARXON G1500. Please, if you can, go out and get this power supply. This is my second one. I may buy a third because bang for the buck, they're just that good. I think it has the best solar charge control circuit in here for all the MPPTs out there. It's 14 to 70 volts, I believe. So even our old 18-volt panels, we can get power into these, okay? But the newer 22-volt open circuit 12-volt panels for sure work, okay? And so you can series all the way up to 70 volts, right? And I use a 400-watt panel to charge this that can go up to 500 watts. So I love the charge controller circuit on this. The other thing is, power-wise, it does what it says it will do, okay, up to 1,800 watts of output. It's fantastic, 1,440 watt-hours of LiPo4 cells in here. I've been using it almost every day for a year. My original one, this is my newer one I just got in. And it is performed flawlessly, okay? And it's charging every day, and it's discharging every day. And I see no difference in its performance battery-wise over 1 year, okay? And I'm using it every day to make coffee and do other things, okay? So I really like it. Right now, on sale, $520. It's $600, $599 on Amazon with an $80 coupon. $520 for 1,440 watt-hours of LiPo4 with excellent charge control circuit. The inverter is quiet, and it just seems to perform flawlessly. And again, I've been using it daily for over 11 months, almost a year. So I may buy a third one just because I'm getting such good results. The only downside is you have to buy your own MC4 to XT60 connector, about $9.99 on Amazon. Get a good one, especially if you're using over 400 watts or up to 400 watts of input, depending on your amp input. Obviously, spend the $9.99. Don't cheap out if you find one on sale for $6. Spend the $9.99 for 10 gauge cables so you can handle whatever amp load you're putting into this, okay? Just make sure you're doing that. And I found that very important. Some of these cheaper ones may melt at the height. They'll say they'll handle something, but you might find them overheating at some point, okay? So just be careful of that. So make sure you spend at least $9.99 for the 60 to MC4, okay? And so that's an extra $10 you're going to have to spend for this unit, but hopefully you have one laying around. Other than that, this unit just performs well. And I believe it's made in Indonesia too. So I think our quality is there. I like the cases quality. Everything about this thing seems to be quality. You can also parallel these up to 3,600 watt-hours and double your output in parallel. So that requires another parallel cable to put two of them together. But that's something also to consider. I really think this is a great unit. I also think that bang for the buck, you can't beat it right now. And again, let me put in a disclaimer. This is not purchase advice or power supply advice or advice of any kind. You do your own homework research and make the decisions that are best for you. However, performance, bang for the buck, all of that, I love this product. I absolutely do. It just works. And it's an excellent product at an excellent price. Remember, the price of LiPo cells is crashing because of everything that's going on in the global economy. This thing just performs well. I wanted to get this video out because it is so cheap right now. I got my first one at $750. It started at $1,099, this did. Then it kept falling. With a coupon, I got my original at $750. Then it fell down to $700 on Black Friday. Well, right now, $520, folks, for 1,440 watt-hours. Okay, and it is 1,440 watt-hours. I make coffee with this thing every day, 2 or 3 pots of coffee, and it doesn't even get close to 50%, okay? So I love this unit. and it charges every day. It's just excellent. The only thing I will say is when it gets to 100%, it has to discharge a while before the charge controller circuit again kicks in at 90%. So I think just programming wise, engineering wise, they really thought this thing through, right? Because you really don't want to keep any unit charged at 100%, especially LiPo 4 or lithium cells. You want them depleted a little. Even if you're using it daily, make sure you use it a little. Don't let a power supply sit around at 100% charge, okay? It's not good for the batteries at all. So that's why I cycle these every day. I use them every day, and I don't fully charge them overnight. I make sure I use them, you know, make a pot of coffee or do something, you know, in the evening if it's fully charged, just to make sure they're discharged a little bit. But anyway, get out there, take a look at one of these. Go watch one at somebody's house or watch a bunch of videos. I've demoed this on my channel as well. I love this unit. MARXON does not get a good name, but folks, I'm telling you, I love this unit. Okay, now time will tell. I've only been using it for a year, but again, that's daily use. So always do your own homework. Always do your own research. Always be a smart purchaser. Do not take my advice or anybody else's advice on YouTube. Make sure you do your own homework and research. Please do that, okay? This video is not advice of any kind. Those are my disclaimers, okay? So, you know, I'm going to buy another one probably, so that'll give me 3 of them, and I'm going to get the parallel cable because I absolutely love it. I love this unit. I do. I have Bluetti. I have EcoFlow. This charge control circuit, I like better than both of those. That's me personal because of the versatility. No, it's 11 to 70 volts. That's it. I think it's 11 to 70 volts is the charge circuit on this. Tell me that's not pretty good. Now, how they did it, I don't know. Will that be reliable over time? I don't know. Why doesn't Bluetti, EcoFlow, and everybody else do it? I don't know. Why? Is it lesser efficiency at the lower voltages? I don't know. Okay? Why Bluetti and EcoFlow don't do what MARXON did? I have no idea. However, this charge control circuit gives me so much versatility. That's why I like it over the other two. This is better than the AC180 on its inverter side, but comparable to the EcoFlow 1200 or Delta, okay, for inverter performance, very comparable to that. The AC180 for Bluetti, it's a noisy inverter, it's dirty. So I don't know, or at least mine is, but it performs well for what it does. So, and again, that's why I prefer EcoFlow. It's just so versatile on the charge side with regards to solar. It really is. So other than that, it's pretty much equal to everybody else. You know, there's no great performance over any other brand other than that charge control circuit, which I truly enjoy, you know, the versatility there. So you make the decisions that are right for you. But again, for 520 bucks, I think I got to buy another one. That will give me 3 of them. And I'm enjoying it. I hope you're all doing well. Life's treating you good. Take advantage of all the great buys out there. They are coming, folks. The world is going into a little bit of a recession, and it could be a hard landing globally. I don't know. Neither does anyone else. We'll find out when we get there. So let's find out. Now, gas has been all over the place, hasn't it? Hopefully you made some money. Life is good here in Maine. I hope life is good where you are. And keep your eyes and ears open because there's a lot of great buys out there, folks. A lot of great buys. And thanks to all the people who write in and give me heads up on all this stuff. But again, 520 bucks? Crazy, folks. I think I got to buy a new one. Jim out.